All right, guys, I'm going to break down for you the meals that I'm going to be eating over the next few months. And it's so easy, guys, to zone in and lock in is because these meals, they don't change. All right, I don't have to like wonder what I'm eating later when I get hungry. Anything that I eat outside of these meals are going to be treats or additional calories or subsidizing my cravings and things like that. It's not going to be the core of the meals. So I'm going to show you the meals right now. And yesterday I told you guys when I was walking out of the gym, I was running on empty, and it was a detrimental thing because I should have had that calorie count before I went into the sauna. That way I'm rebuilding as I'm done with my workout. There's about a 30-minute window after your workout that I recommend eating that second or third meal. Simply because if you don't, you're going to be running on empty, and you're going to lose that stimulation that your body would otherwise absorb those nutrients, and it's going to roll into the later part of the day. And it actually kind of messed up my diet yesterday. So today we're zoning in even more. Of course, there's always going to be problems, right? Today I woke up with problems. One thing down here, the propane runs out. All right. You can, of course, do an electric stove, but I like the propane, and it ran out, so had to go get that. So we're running a little behind again, but there's always going to be problems. So if you anticipate that the problems are going to be there, you just quickly pivot into fixing those issues. And let's jump right into the meals. So eggs, potatoes, eggs, potatoes, eggs, potatoes, eggs, potatoes, 3 whole eggs, a pour in of egg whites, eggs, potatoes. I boil the potatoes, I saute them, I throw the eggs in there, I put a little Tabasco for flavor, right? So I got the rice, obviously. Keep that rice cooker going, baby. All day, all night. That rice cooker is moving. That's 3 individual rice portions of steamed basmati rice. I like the basmati rice simply because it's easy to, it's quick fuel, okay? Chicken, what is that? Chicken, green beans, and peas. All right, it's chicken breast. Okay, it's very simple. I throw it in a pan, saute it, smash it up to make it easier to chew, because believe it or not, when you're eating like this, chewing becomes a task that if you can minimize the amount of bites you have to make, it makes it all the better. And why am I doing this, guys? Because I'm trying to make absolute certainty that I am I'm utilizing good calories to build the muscle, heal the muscle, and also make sure that I'm providing myself with excess amount of calories, because I'm trying to grow. I have a goal. I'm trying to grow, and the only way you're going to do this is if you eat the right stuff. And a lot of people are sitting there probably on the flip side of this going, you know, I'm overweight. I'm trying to cut my calories. And I say eat the same stuff I'm eating, just eat a little bit less of the carbs, okay? But you're still going to need carbs. A lot of people try to, they're afraid of carbs nowadays. If you're overweight, it's likely because you're eating crap food, or you're eating too much salt and you're retaining water. It's not because you're eating clean white rice. It's because you're eating fried rice with a bunch of salt, MSG, and a whole bunch of oil and fat and sugar. So your body's retaining that. You're holding on to water. That's why a lot of people are, overweight. So eat the same foods that I'm eating, just cut the white rice a little bit back. Don't salt anything. This food right here is not supposed to taste good, guys. I'm simply utilizing this food as a function to provide nutrients to the muscle. That way I can heal the muscle and basically, keep progressing in my bodybuilding. Okay, so you're going to see this over the next couple months. It's going to be undeniable how big and in shape I'm going to get. I'm not just getting huge, right? I'm not eating a bunch of protein shakes and all these things like calorie whey gainers and all these things. You don't need that. You just need to up the food. You need to up the quality of the calories. And if you're overweight, you just need to, you actually do need to eat 4 to 5 meals a day. If you're overweight, you just cut back the rice a little bit, but you still need rice because you need quality calories, quality carbs to push you and carry you through the workout. If not, you're going to fade, right? You're not going to get the pump. Okay. So we're going to head up to the gym today. I'm going to be doing a back workout. Like I told you yesterday, I did arms, biceps, feeling good about that. But today we're going to jump into a back workout, and we're going to make sure that we utilize and activate those muscles before we get to the gym with the right calories, with the right nutrients, because you are what you eat, okay? If I go in there and eat pastries and shit, then I go try to do a back workout, I'll be hardcore for about 10 minutes, and then I'll be playing on my phone for the other 45, and that won't be a real workout. So we're making sure that we're overloading the carbs. I'm gonna bring a meal with me. That way, when I'm done with my workout and I'm about to go in that sauna for that 35, 40 minutes to shower and cool down, I'm gonna make sure I eat that meal before. That way it's running through my body as I'm sitting there relaxing, rather than yesterday where I basically was running on empty by the time I left, and then I'm kind of lagging throughout the day, and it fucked up my diet the remainder of the day. And you know, I still got the meals in, but it could have been better. So we got to be better. So we're going to be doing back today. I'm going to be trying to get some footage of the workout, you know, over the next couple weeks or months or whatever. But for now, this is how we're doing it. So I showed you the meals. And like I said, I recommend bringing a meal to the gym. Why? Because you're probably going to be the 1% of people that bring a meal to the gym. How many people do you guys see eating in the gym? You don't see any. All right. And if you are that one person eating during the gym, that's going to make distance between you and everybody else. And you should be worried about everybody else, because most everybody in the gym, they're not going to get bigger. They're not going to get you. I've seen the same people in this gym I've been going to for a year, and I've been sitting there looking the same as well. And they look exactly the same. So the only way you're going to get bigger and gain muscle mass is if you prepare. Okay. And that's preparing the right meals, the right calories, the timing of those meals. And then also you got to remember, I'm bulking. So I'm trying to up the meals. And if you're trying to lean out, you still got to up the meals. All right. A lot of people are only eating 2 meals a day. They're going to the gym. They hadn't had a meal in 5 hours, and they're expecting to get a good workout in it. It's just simply not going to happen. It's basic science, basic, mechanics of the body. So you have to make sure you time those meals around the workout. And I guarantee if you guys do this, you're going to see this. You're going to see extreme rapid changes. Like within 3 months, you're going to be amazed by how lean or ripped you are, because these type of meals that you're going to be eating, they are strictly for function. Okay, it's going to carry you through the workout. It's going to make sure that your meals are prepared. Make sure you have them prepared. And we're going to head into the gym right now. Very simple. You make the plan, and then you execute the plan, and that's where the cardio comes in. That's why I keep telling people they have to do the cardio before they do the workout. If not, your cardio only gets going halfway through your workout, and those muscles are not maxing out. And to max out the muscle, you have to have the blood flow already in place. You already have to have the nutrients in place. You have to have all the resources in place to do so. If not, you're just going to fade. So we did the 20-minute cardio. We locked in. And a lot of times your mind will trick you as you're coming in here. Oh, I can just skip the cardio today and just go straight. I know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing unless you're in the zone and you made the plan and then you're executing the plan, and that takes 100% cardio to do so. So like I said, another day, another pump in the legs. I'm not doing legs today, but you can already see that the muscles, because I've been doing this off and on and now on, I don't have to do much, right? It just falls into place. And again, you don't need steroids. You don't need any of these vitamins or any of this shit. All you need is food, dedication, and hard work. And now I'm going to go pump up the muscle. I'm going to go pump up my back, because we're separating the back from the biceps, and the shoulders because we're doing that on a separate day. And we're going to do that right now. All right, guys, checking in with a massive, massive back. Obviously, you see that back coming in. I'm growing wings. Obviously, got my shorts pulled up to make sure I can do a proper check-in. And obviously, guys, if you pump the back up, it should look like that, okay? It doesn't matter if you're fat, overweight, skinny. Does it have blood flow? That's what you need to ask yourself. If you're getting, and a lot of people I see, a lot of times, they will put way too much weight on that back and they'll go up like halfway. So we're going to get back into the showing you how to do it, but there's a ton of places to see how to do it. You got to make sure you're going all the way back, right? You're working your back, so you got to go all the way back. You can't go like right here, right? So obviously back's coming in there a couple more weeks. It'll be really exploding in there. I'm going to do a little bit more abs, and then we'll go eat the meal and then hit the sauna and then go back and get more work done. All right, so this is the part that they don't tell you. Okay, this is the secret. I'm going to give you guys the absolute secret and how you're going to see me explode. Now, yesterday I had that dumb little look on when I got in my car because I was depleted. Okay, food is energy. Energy is gains. And if you're not eating, you're not going to get them. Okay, my dead dog wouldn't eat that shit if I put it in a bowl for him. I'd have to pour some beef broth or chicken broth, and he wouldn't eat that shit. So I'm sitting in here and I'm eating it. And I can guarantee you out of that gym right there, there might be one guy. I see one guy that's a bodybuilder. He's a competitive bodybuilder that he does this. But I can guarantee you in that gym, there's not one person coming out here eating a meal. Not one. And most likely, whatever gym you're working at, if you're at your house or wherever you're working out, they're not doing it either. That's why they get depleted. Because if I go take a shower right now, and I go sit in the sauna for 20, 30 minutes, I'm not going to have my window of opportunity, right? I just pumped up the muscle. You got to feed the muscle right after. It's very key, okay? It doesn't matter if you're overweight or anything like that. If you're overweight, do the same thing. Cut out a little of the rice. Your body still needs the protein. If not, you're going to be flabby, okay? It's that simple. If you want to be tight and you want to replace that flab with muscle, you got to eat the same stuff. So don't worry about your weight. I don't care if you're 400 pounds. Eat the same stuff. Cut out maybe half that rice and eat it and get it down, all right? I'm going to go eat this. I'm going to go in there and take a sauna and a shower. Then I'm going home and I got more work to do, all right? We'll talk to you soon. Mission accomplished. Why? Because I made salsa, all right? I made salsa. Shit, made it too hot, by the way. And then also, I added that salsa to a beef dish with some potatoes, fresh cilantro, a couple canned tomatoes, and a little bit of chicken stock. And I like to eat beef meals towards the end. Why? Because it fills me up and keeps me energized. I think that'll be a wrap. See you tomorrow.
You know, because I'm not eating it like every single, like 5 times per day, something like that.